Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing, so bear with me. I was watching the Try Guys on YouTube the other day, and they were doing a Pokemon trivia thing, and the prize for winning the trivia was packs of Pokemon cards. And they opened them up on the stream, and they got real excited about pulling certain things, and certain things were holographic and all of that. And it looked like a lot of fun. And I haven't collected Pokemon cards since I was in maybe 3rd grade. And I'm 35 now. But I don't know. That was like, and I know that Pokemon cards have been a thing like since the pandemic, and people are pulling stuff and showing off the cards that they've got, and the market is going crazy. And I just had never really understood it for whatever reason until I watched that stream, and then their excitement got me excited, and I wanted to have some fun, I guess. So I went on a little hike this morning, and then I went to my local game shop, Guardian Games, and I bought some Pokemon stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to open packs and show the cards, I guess. This is mostly for my little year-end video that I make every year, but I may throw this up on YouTube as well. So, the cards came in this nice little box, and I guess I can store them there as well. And I bought sleeves for like the cards that were good, not even looking at the contents of that box. And they come with their own special little sleeves, so that's fun. So I might just put everything in there, because why not? Something may be worth something. And then it came with a special card in the pack. And I'm not going to mess with trying to open it, but it is a little Snorlax, a little holographic Snorlax. Look at him. Isn't he fun? So this is what I got. I think I've gone crazy. I think I've lost my mind. I mostly wanted the 151 cards because that was the generation that I played mostly. And I've got the box came with 9 packs. Yeah, 9, and then I bought 2 more. So I've got 11 of those. And then just for fun, I bought 4 others of different kinds. So Paldean Fates, which I don't know what that is, and then Obsidian Flames. So I'll probably open these first because the 151 is what I'm actually really excited about. But I've seen other Pokemon, and some of them are cool, or they seem cool. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Starting off, we've got Maschiff. Don't know who that is. We've got Ralts. I do know who that is. We've got Magmar. Aw, what a guy. Love Magmar. That's a good illustration. We've got Fido. Okay. We've got somebody. Iono. A trainer person. All right. We've got Kilowattrel, who looks like an electric bird, maybe? I don't know. We've got another trainer, Clive. My iPhone has this backwards, so I'm trying to do my best reading it backwards. So bear with me. Okay. Then we've got, a Lapras. Is that a shiny one? It is a shiny one. Lapras looks so happy. Look how happy Lapras is. Okay, that one will get a sleeve for sure. And then we've got Mabostiff. I have no idea who this is or what it is, but it's another little holographic one. And I do like the illustration, so that's cool. Wow, and a third. Xatu. who I kind of know who that is. I've seen them before. And that's another holographic. Wow, okay. And then a basic energy, which is fine. That's one. Let's move on to number 2 of Paldean Fates. I think if I edit this at all, I will edit out some of this awkward in between, because I don't really know what to do. Wow, we start with a little Pikachu who looks adorable. Okay, there's Pika. And then we've got Paldean students. Good for them. Then we've got another Fido. Already got repeats. That's great for me. Ooh, a Haunter. That's really good illustration. I know that the 151, like my favorite Pokemon probably is Gengar. And I know that I looked at some of the card art for 151, and the Gengar line, Ghastly and Haunter and Gengar don't have good card art, in my opinion. But this is very nice. I don't mind that. Okay, Ultra Ball. Cool. Then we've got Oinkologne. And I gotta say, as far as pigs go, that is a handsome looking pig. Cool. Oinkologne. Never heard of that before. Lantern. I've seen them before. I don't know what game they're from, but I've seen them before. Mankey. That's a little shiny Mankey. Great card art. That's like mostly what I care about is the cool card art. I love when it's a good illustration. Some of them are not very good. And then we've got another shiny Flittle. Okay. And then a shiny, oh, this is a motorcycle thing. It's like a Pokemon, but it's like a bike too. Cyclizar. Look at that, it's so shiny. Okay, and then another basic energy. Who cares? Not me. Cool. Well, that's another one down. Those were the Paldean Fates ones. And now we'll go to Obsidian Flames with the Dragonite and a whatever that guy is. I don't know his name. Okay, first one, the Dragonite pack. We've got Tadbulb. Yes, Tadbulb, who looks fine. We've got Steenie. What a fun name. We've got Wooper. All right, Wooper. We've got Baltoy. Oh, I like that card art. That's nice card art. We've got, whoops, skipped one. Everything's going wrong. We've got Solrock, who does look very rocky in that. Looks like a little sun rock. We've got Dugtrio. Kind of boring card art, but that's fine. We've got Houndstone. That is a dog with a grave on its head. A gravestone. That is grim. We've got whatever this is. A holographic Pokemon League headquarters. Woo! Okay. We've got a holographic Pidgey. That means nothing. And we've got a holographic NTI, which actually is pretty cool. Probably my favorite of those big cats from that generation. I think that's the second generation. And then basic energy. Fighting. So, cool. That's that one. And now we move on to my second pack. Obsidian Flames with... I've seen that Pokemon before, but I could not tell you its name. I played Pokemon pretty religiously as a kid. The card game and the video game. I was a Pokemon Red fan. And then I stopped playing pretty much right after that. I never played Gold and Silver. And then there were like a ton of games that came out that completely passed by me. And Then when they moved to the 3DS, which was like the first like official kind of like 3D, not just 2D Pokemon game, which I believe was X and Y, I did play that one because I was like, oh, it made the leap and I want to see what it's like. And I don't remember anything about it other than that it was in 3D and I think I liked it. And then when it made the leap again, when it came onto the Switch, which was Sword and Shield, I played that one and that game was fine. I didn't really love it, but it was kind of fun to get back into that world. So I've had a couple bouts with the Pokemon games and the Pokemon franchise, and I watched the cartoon a lot as a kid. I went to the movie. Was that in like the late 90s, I think? I did see that in theaters with my family, which was cool. But okay, here's next. Glimmet. I've never seen that before in my life. Okay, Glimmet. And then another Tadbulb. A different card art, though. Yeah, all right. And then we've got Lechonk, which is a hilarious name for a pig Pokemon. And that art is great. Look at that. Wow. All right. And then we've got Barboach. Yeah, Barboach. And then we've got, ooh, I don't know what this is, but I did see the card art for it. And I think he looks cool. Armarouge. A little fire warrior looking guy, kind of, I guess. He's cool. And then we've got Ortega, another support character. Whoops. Then we've got Volcarona, a little fire moth looking guy. Electric, get it? It's like an eel, but it's an electric eel. And it's holographic, so that's exciting. And then we've got a holographic Cryogonal, which just looks like a sentient snowflake. Is it crying? Doesn't it look like it's crying with like the little water bulbs coming out the bottom? Okay, Cryogonal. And then holographic Gita, who I guess is a trainer. Somebody that you fight, probably, a gym leader. And basic energy. I guess these all have a basic energy. I don't really know. Cool. Well, that was fun. Let's get to the main event, though. There are a lot of these. This video is going to be long. Because that was 4, and we're already at 13 minutes. And I've got 11 of these. This is what the packs look like. They're kind of cool. But yeah, this is what I'm most familiar with. The 151. Because that's what the original Pokemon card game had. And it's what the Pokemon Red is what I played more than anything. Okay, pack number 1. Let's see what we got. We've got Vulpix, little cutie. We've got Magnemite. All of these I'm gonna know, I think, without having to read them. Caterpie. We've got Eevee and Machoke, who was always one of my favorites. I mean, Machamp is cooler, but Machoke is cool too. Dewgong. Okay. Hitmonchan, my favorite between Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, which I heard were named such in the American version after Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, which I think is fun. Pidgeot, that's a holographic. Sure is. Holographic Pidgeot. And a holographic Victreebel. Very fun. And a holographic Kabutops, who looks very cool. And then, of course, Basic Energy. Basic Energy, can't escape it. All right, next one. I saw that people like you to open these where you can see them. I realize I've been doing that inconsistently. That way it's not like you're pulling random stuff and then trying to play it off like it's something you just pulled. So here it is, me pulling them out and me looking at it. So I'm not cheating, okay? We've got a Doduo. That's cool card art. Yeah, I like that a lot. Doduo. Tentacool. Love that card art too. I wish they all looked like this. I love that style. Rattata is fine. Squirtle. Fearow. Primeape. Ooh, I like that one too. This looks like it was from a manga. Like they cut it out of some Japanese comic book. Cool. Onyx. Good old Onyx. Machop. Holographic Machop. And then we've got, holographic Wartortle, excuse me. Look at him. That's another good card art. I really like that one. And holographic Electrode. That's like a very holographic one. Some of these are like baby holographic, and that feels like real holographic. I don't really know how to explain it other than that, but Electrode. And then, a holographic Energy. Look at that. Look at the little shinies on it. That's fun. I didn't know they did holographic Energy. That's not true. I did know that. Because like I said, I watched the Try Guys stream, and they pulled a couple of holographic energies. I don't really know what the point of a holographic energy is, other than I guess it just looks cool, and I guess maybe someday might be valuable. Okay. Pack 2? Pack 3. We've got Farfetch'd. Incredible art. Like I said, I want everything to look like this one. I love that art. Shelder. It's fine. Helix Fossil. Whatever that is. Slowpoke. More good card art. Love it. Grabber. God, backwards is killing me. Grabber. Kingler. I don't like that card art very much. Energy Sticker. Okay. Pidgey. Ooh, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. Magmar. I love him. I like Electabuzz more, but Magmar's fine. And I like the holographic. And then another holographic Kabutops. I've got 2 of those now. I guess that is the danger of basic energy. So the danger of buying these packs is you're going to get repeats. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish there was a way to ensure that every card pack had different cards for me to look at. Because I want to see as many as possible, and I don't want any repeats. Ultimately, repeats are boring. Okay, next one. Regular Pidgey. Not as fun. Magikarp. Okay. Poliwhirl. I really like that one. That one's very good. Kakuna. Lapras. I don't like this Lapras card art as much as the other one. The other one, Lapras looked like pleasant and nice and relaxed. Cycling Road. Scyther. I do love Scyther, and that's pretty decent card art. Kingler. The Holo Kingler. Holo Taurus. This was another one of my favorites because I have loved Buffalo and Bison since I was a kid, and this is like the closest to that. Obviously, basically is like a buffalo / bull with 3 tails. Cool. And then, a holographic Nidoking. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then another basic energy. Again, I don't really know how to play the card game anymore. I don't know what the point of the energies are or what they do. I'm sure it's like how you can do your attacks, or you have to use it to do attacks. I don't 100% remember. Okay. Another Magmar. Not holographic, so therefore not as cool. Horsey. Abra. I love this line of two. Abracadabra and Abracadabra. No, Alakazam. Sorry. Abracadabra and Alakazam. Great names. Diglett. Rhydon. Executor. You'd think like Executor would be a more menacing design. Doesn't he look like kind of goofy? Doesn't look very intimidating. The name betrays him. Rigid Band. Okay. Machamp. Yes. That's a holo. That's a holo Machamp, baby. I love him. Look at him. He's so cool. He's so neat. Okay. Holo Machamp. Holo Poliwrath. Love a Poliwrath. Love a holo Poliwrath. And then a big old holo Vileplume. I've been told that some of these cards have like full card art, meaning that like the card art's like in this little box, you know what I mean? But some of the cards have it like where it fills the whole thing, and it has like this printed on top of more card art. So I hope I get one of those. It'd be nice to see. And then Psychic Energy. Like this. Oh, I guess the Snorlax is that. If you can kind of see. Like, see how, if I angle it right, kind of, that there's like the card art goes all the way down. Isn't that nice? I think it's nice. Okay, next one. We're like halfway. This is the halfway point. So far, this is going great. I already feel like I probably won't be as into this going forward, but it's fun to do once. Poliwag. Ponyta. Pikachu. Farfetch'd. Ooh, Charmeleon. I love him. Parasect. Great card art. This looks like it's from a Miyazaki movie. They should also do all the cards in this style, in my opinion. Charmeleon, obviously the dream is to get a Charizard, because he's the best, and he always has been. He's always been one of my favorites, but Cloyster, I like that card art too, and I just think I've always liked Cloyster's design. An oyster with a horn, a spike. Ponyta, holo. Weedle. Oh, look at Weedle. Little weirdo. And, ooh, a big boy Machamp. That's what I'm talking about. You love to see it. And then, of course, Basic Energy. Okay, this is a lot of cards that I have so far. And then I'm putting aside the holos, and they're their own little... These are all holos. That's crazy. I do think they've started to lessen the impact of the holo. It's like every pack has like 3 holos in it. So I guess it's like so everybody feels like they're getting their money's worth, but it certainly does make it feel less special when you're pulling, when you know that you're going to get one. Because I think that just getting a holo in itself should be exciting, but it kind of takes away from it. Drowsy. Bulbasaur. Look at him. Dratini. Love them too. Growlithe. Oh, I hope I get an Arcanine. Graveler, yes. I think, in general, I tend to prefer a lot of the middle evolutions. Like Graveler, Haunter. That's not true. I like Gengar more than Haunter. Poliwhirl. There are a few that Like, Graveler I feel like should have been the final evolution. I don't really like Golem at all. I think Golem's design is dumb. I think Graveler's cool though. Protective goggles. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, there's Arcanine. I wish he was a holo, but I still love him. Caterpie. We'll holo Caterpie. A holo Helix Fossil, whatever that is. Who cares? Whoa. 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 Excuse me for a second as I pulled this Mew. That's a very cool Mew. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool little Mew, eh? I think there's a pack that comes with that, with a Mew like that. But I don't know if it looks like that. That's pretty neat. And a holo energy. I kind of like the holo energies. I like all the little, you know, sparkles and stuff. Pretty cool. Wow, okay, holo Mew. That's pretty fun. I wish it was a holo Charizard, but that's fine. Mew's cool. Mewtwo would have been cooler, but it's fine. All right, next one. Whew. Okay. Weedle. Zubat. I love Zubat. More good card art. Interesting card art. Goldeen. Why is Goldeen looking at me like that? And then we've got Weepinbell. And another Poliwrath. And again, I think I like Poliwhirl more. Doesn't Poliwhirl just look nicer? I mean, I guess Poliwrath, it's all in the name. Pidgeot. Not as great as Pidgeotto. Ammonite. I love that. Look at Ammonite. I love that art. It's very cool. Venomoth. Never one of my favorites. They're fine. Whoa, Dragonair. Wow, look. Oh, and that's a full card art. Wow, I got one, and I love Dragonair. I mean, Dragonite is cool, but Dragonair always looks so regal to me. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, that just made it all worth it. This might be my favorite card so far. I don't know if it's the one that's worth the most, but I think that's a gorgeous card. And then we're finishing it off. Oh, look at this. I got my boy, my favorite. But you see what I'm saying? The card art's kind of, I don't know. I just think Gengar deserves better. Gengar's so cool. But I do love that it's holographic. He's my favorite. And then, of course, Basic Energy. Okay, only 3 left. Manifest some Charizard energy for me. People who will probably never see this because I'm going to be too chicken shit to post it. All right. We've got Helix Fossil. That's becoming a go-to. We've got Slowpoke. All right. We've got Magmar. I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten any of Eevee's evolutions, as they call them. Horsey. You know, it just feels like Hitmonchan. The chances of them, I guess they're not great, but Lapras. Sorry, should I be putting my face in more? I don't know. I'm kind of hiding behind the cards. I don't love looking at my face. Lapras. Cycling Road. Magnemite. Ooh, a little shiny Magnemite. And we've got a little shiny Seal. I like that art. And a big ol' Weezing. Woo, woo, woo. And Basic Energy. Boring. Let's see what we've got. We've got Ghastly. Do you see what I mean though? Like, look at this card art. It's just like, it's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. Ghastly. We've got a Paris. We've got Voltorb. We've got Krabby. We've got Taurus. We've got, ooh, Kadabra. Do love a Kadabra. We've got Slowbro. There he is. What a dumb little idiot. I love him. We've got, ooh, a Dugong. Okay. Lovely Dugong. We've got a Gloom. Okay, lovely Gloom. And we've got Starmie. I love this card art. Very cartoony. Very fun. Fun to have it all hollowed. And then holographic, psychic energy, basic energy, but psychic. Wow. Okay. We're down to the final pack. I don't actually feel like I'll get a Charizard, and I'm not going to be mad if I don't get one. I had no real expectations of pulling one. They're very rare, so I hear. Even in the new, even with these new cards, they were pretty rare when I was a kid. And I had one friend in elementary school who had a Charizard. It wasn't holographic, but they did have a Charizard, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And I was very jealous of him, and that was like, you know, people would trade, like actually trade cards, and I tried to give him like a bunch of stuff for it, but he wouldn't budge. Rightfully so. He was right to do that. I wouldn't have done it either. Abra. Diglett. Drowsy. Bulbasaur. Scyther. Charmeleon. Actually, I haven't looked at Charmeleon. I just saw it in the reflection, which is backwards as I'm recording this. Turns out Charmeleon is 41 pounds. Had no idea. Almost 42. Parasect. Raticate. Not into Raticate. No, sorry. Sorry to all the Raticate fans out there. Mankey. I do like Mankey. Primeape is better, but Mankey's fun. And then a Chansey. Aw. Chansey. Little cutie. We love Chansey. And then basic energy. That's it. That's all the cards I got. Thank you to the Try Guys for this thing. That actually was pretty fun. I might buy a few more packs down the road. Maybe with my tax return. But yeah, I don't think this will be a regular thing for me. And I probably won't do another video of me opening them. But it's fun to do it. I wanted to pull what I pulled, and if I got something cool, then it would be on camera. So anyway, thanks for pulling cards with me. And thanks to all the nobody who's seeing this, because I will probably never post it. Okay, bye.